Creepers. What's up, you guys? So I'm back and I'm creeping around the historical museum here, and it is absolutely awesome. So this is just a snippet of what's to offer, but if you guys can see here, PIXIELAND, an 1890s theme park, began operation in March of '69 at a location just west of Otis Junction in North Lincoln City. Some of the highlights of the park included a long fume ride overseen by a 60-foot figure of Paul Bunyan. In 1973, PIXIELAND doubled in size. So way before Oaks Park, one of the longest, or one of the oldest actually, amusement parks here in Oregon, PIXIELAND. And this museum has done an awesome job of preserving some of its really cool remnants and signs and items that you could get at the time from PIXIELAND, which I never got a chance to visit. Unfortunately, was closed. But there are definitely still remnants from the original little fun amusement park full of rides, and these little elf style guys which enhanced the park. There was a ton of little different characters, mostly resembling these like little elf characters, and there was like an animatronic style, but they used these cutouts, wooden cutouts. And if you guys can see, they've constructed them with bolts and whatnot. So the tail, like on this mermaid for instance, would move. And they were all hooked up to different wires and whatnot. So when you would visit the park, you could see the little characters moving, which was pretty much ahead of its time for way back then. And if you guys can see, they did a really good job of taking one of the original murals from PIXIELAND, and it's really cool here. They've even got one of the little elves here on like a little ski or sled kind of deal, and one of the original minis from the Pixie Kitchen, which was the original design restaurant which people would go to and enjoy the food, and then over the years it made its way into an amusement park. But if you guys can zoom in, they've done like a little miniature recreation of the park itself. And they've even got one of the original tables and chairs from the Pixie Kitchen, and all the tables had these cool designs, each different, with the little characters and whatnot on the inside. So incredibly cool. Paving the way for a lot of theme parks to come. But a lot of families would definitely make the stop along the Oregon Coast 101 just to go here. And they've even got one of the old menus here. This is really cool. Check that out. Crab, 98 cents. Large milkshake, 44 cents. Incredible. And I love these little characters that they have on the menu. The old school little pixie cartoon style. Very cool. Very cool. But yeah, they've definitely done a great job of recreating just a small portion of the PIXIELAND Kitchen amusement park here in Lincoln City, which is hilarious. And I was only able to find a couple other videos out on YouTube from the original PIXIELAND amusement park. But the footage is really old. You guys can probably find that. I'll probably go ahead and leave a link to that as well in the description of this video. Very cool. Look at this old TV tray. And there was also a train that ran around the park that you could ride, and a giant fuel log ride. So definitely ahead of its time. And like I said, unfortunately, PIXIELAND closed. But I was just told by another guest here that if you drive down the 101, you can still find some remnants of the park from where it now is a hotel. But way, way, way cool. And it even has one of these little wacky mirrors. That's hilarious. So I can only imagine everybody drove down to get a bite to eat, a milkshake, and just have fun at PIXIELAND. So I appreciate you guys tuning in to this part 2 of the Oregon North Lincoln Historical Society. This is Creeper, and I love you guys. One more time from the famous PIXIELAND kitchen / amusement park. This is Creeper. And I'm out for now. Love you guys. Peace.